Go back to this one now. In this case, we switched. Now it's the x is going to be on one of the means. All right, let's switch this over to 2 over x equals 6 over 12. We can't do that little trick there, right? Because the unknown is not in the numerator. Right? Presents a slight problem.
Yes.
Let's go back to ratios for a minute. Ratios is saying that there's a relationship between these two numbers. Okay?
Oh, right.
That's all it's saying, that there's some relation between 6 to 12. Believe it or not, the relationship is the same if I flip it, right? It's still 6 to 12. Okay? So here's what I'm going to tell you to do. In a case where you're working with ratios and the unknown is in your denominator, what I want you to do is flip both ratios. Go x over 2 is equal to 12 over 6. I haven't changed anything, I've just flipped the orientation of these two ratios.
So
The key here is make sure that you do it to both. Don't just flip one. I see a lot of students just flip one, that's going to get you in an error. If you flip one, the left, flip the right, so flip both. Now, we have just put this into a situation where now the unknown is in the numerator. All we have to do is take this and move it up here with the 12. So it's going to be x equals 2 times 12 over 6. Now let's see if this works. This is going to be 2 times 12 is 24, divided by 6 is going to give us somewhere in the vicinity of 4. So if we don't have our unknown in the numerator, we're going to switch the ratios, both of them, so that our unknown is in the numerator. You're still going to get the same answer. I call that the Frac rule. That works. No one else came up with it, so I'm taking credit. This is going to be what? 4. We're going to change this one over here to x. We know it's going to be in the denominator, right? We're going to have to apply the Frac rule here, as I call it. So what are we going to do? Come over here, we're going to flip it, right? 4 over 2 equals, over here we're going to flip this one, x over 6. Now notice here, horizontally the 2 and the 6 were aligned. Over here, the 2 and the 6 are still aligned. Over here was the 4 and the x, it's still 4 and x. We just flip both ratios over. All we have to do to solve this, one step, move the 6 over here with the 4. 4 times 6 divided by 2 equals x. This is 24 divided by 2 is 12. Was our answer right?
Yeah.
Works every time.